Although Hampstead contains many interesting and historical art galleries, houses and museums, the Catto Gallery on Heath Street is home to a much more modern art scene.
Hampstead's a unique place to be. The architecture's fantastic around here. You can get yourself lost in all the little back streets. It's just an incredibly charming place, and we wouldn't move for the world. Our current exhibition is John Duffin, that we've represented now for 6 years. This is his third solo exhibition. He essentially paints London, although he does do New York and Paris. He's introduced to this exhibition. His unique perspective on his images are that he has this view from above, as if you're flying through and over the city. One of my favourite pieces in the current exhibition are the underground pieces. They're lit up, they're atmospheric, they have that late night London feel to them. One of the unique artists that we do exhibit is Ian Berry. When I first saw his work, I wasn't particularly impressed until I was told that it was made out of denim. And at this point I thought, okay, let's have a look at it. It sounds different, it sounds unusual. Ian sent one over to me from his home in Sweden, and we unpacked it, put it out into the gallery, just to get an idea of what people thought about it. The first person who walked through the door wanted to buy it. From that point onwards, we thought, yeah, we've got somebody very, very unique here. You do have to see the work. It is very difficult to convey the quality of the work on a printed page or even on a film. He spends most of his days crawling around on his hands and knees looking for that unique piece that's going to create the images that he does. He's been represented by us for about 6 years and had 3 solo shows. All have been sellouts. The room we're sitting in at the moment is exhibiting examples of a variety of different artists that we represent, whether it's the sculpture or paintings, but we like to be able to show a number of different artworks at the same time. We represent about 6 or 7 different sculptors. One of our artists, who is James Mortimer, he is also a sculptor as well. It is in fact his sculptures that inspire the artworks. We've only just started selling these, but they have a very unique, quirky feel to them and have a slight sense of humour to them that once you've seen the paintings, the sculptures make more sense. Other artists we represent are Mark Hall. He's known as the Conker Man, although he does an awful lot of other art sculpture. The large cherries that we have here is an outdoor piece, which again gives people options where they can put different pieces of artwork. We're currently exhibiting Allies by Lawrence Hollister outside the gallery at the moment, which is our sculpture. It's Churchill and Roosevelt sitting on a bench that everybody sits between and has their photograph taken on, which is #1 selfie spot in Hampstead at the moment. Very, very popular. When it goes, it will be missed because we've had it there 10 years ago and sold an edition at that point. When it disappeared, everybody was, where has your sculpture gone? So we have new pieces every six to 8 months. To keep our programme looking fresh and interesting is vital to us. So we like to bring in 2 or 3 new artists a year. We are approached possibly 25 times a week from all over the world. What we are looking for is something that's unique and of a particular quality. So you have to be quite selective. We represent maybe 50 different artists, and we think that most of those have a very unique way of expressing themselves. We try to keep it a very comfortable environment for people to be in, almost like being in their own living room rather than an intimidating gallery space. We change exhibitions every 3 to 4 weeks, so whenever you come into the gallery, it looks very different. We try to appeal to a broad collecting base, so all of our artists are very different. It never looks the same. Our window changes every 3 to 4 days. We want it to look fresh the whole time.